So I use Vaseline lotion.
Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Okay, so y'all know that's what they do. They cut me off. Hey y'all. But look, okay, so y'all know that's what they do. That's just what they do. Okay, they do. That's what they do. It's not my service. My equipment working just fine. They tried to echo me, and they was doing that with Kwame. They playing with the cameras. You know, with all this technology, when you have to stream into their stuff, what they do is they can kick you out and distort your sound and stuff like that. So, yeah, they are. But you know what? We're back. Okay, we back, and we're going to continue to get this out. So, I didn't waste no time. I just ended it and started this one. Waste none at all. Why? Okay, why? Okay, because we're going to talk about this man right here. We're going to continue to talk about him. And we're going to continue to talk about Azriel. Okay? So let's hear what she said about Azriel.
But she was saying the first thing I think she said she seen, he showed her a snippet of her crawling, giving him oral sex and vagina. She said he just liked to brag and show how good they looked at what they did. And then she said, okay, at one point, is this when she sent a text? Okay, y'all. So she was sending text. No. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. So she basically said that he would ejaculate on her face. That's making me sick. He would ejaculate on her face and make her leave it on her face. And let it dry. Also on her chest and on her butt. And then he told her to leave the cum on her face until it hardened. Let it dry. And he made his stylist, which I believe was Cash. This live, I'm going to have to go back, y'all, because mine is... Okay, I'm going to go back. He would ejaculate on her face and on her butt and on her chest. But when it was on her face, he told her to leave it there until it hardened. Then he would make his stylist come in, have a whole conversation with her. Yeah, it was Cash Howard. And they laughed at her, and she ran into the bathroom crying. She felt humiliated. She said she felt humiliated.
You see why I said y'all shouldn't be fucking? You see? See it? You see that? You see that? It's those YSLs and those Pradas and those fake boobs and this botched waist cruncher bodies and it's all that get y'all to do any and everything. If he done that like I'm left off at, he an asshole. But it ain't criminal. It ain't criminal. It's not criminal. And I've always said to follow the law. Not what you personally think. Not what you believe. The law. And that's not criminal. No matter how bold it is, no matter how humiliating it is, it's not criminal. Being an asshole is not criminal. If that was the case, my bosses that I've had will be locked the fuck up. Sometimes my husband would be locked the fuck up. Sometimes I probably would be even locked the fuck up. It's not criminal. And they were there. I wasn't there. They was taking notes. They were there. They can take notes. They were taking notes. This is what they heard. This girl gets herself in worse situations. Like, Your parents went on national TV, embarrassed you to the extent of everything. Played that you a victim. This victim playing stuff is lucrative, okay? For you to say this victim stuff is lucrative. Instead you ate some shit. I think they said that she said she lied about that. I'm not for sure. Don't quote me on that. But you said you ate some shit. Now you saying he ejaculated on your face. You saying so much embarrassing things that even if it did happen, I wouldn't want to tell nobody. I don't think that if you got out of that relationship, you should have been in anything else. I said, what kind of parents will put this daughter out here like that? Didn't I not tell y'all that? Why would you go from saying she abused, then she got a history of killing herself over somebody that wasn't even R. Kelly? Obviously, there's something wrong there, right? Then when she gets home, all I do is want my daughter home. She brainwashed. I want my daughter home. So only to get her to look like this. Why? Is this the image? Why would you do that? Why would any parent do that? I couldn't taking pictures like this, and Daddy took these pictures. It's on Instagram. You can see Angelo snapping these shots. Why? These parents did this. R. Kelly ain't did none of this shit. She was not dressed like this when she was with R. Kelly. I don't get it. Y'all, I don't get it. I really don't. I don't get how you can say your child was in danger and she was being abused to get her home, to get her posing like this. And thinking it's okay. Instead of saying, no, baby girl, I don't think after what you've been through, this the image you should put out here. Not you going around the colleges talking to college students or women or making your money that way. No, you got to go back to being naked. Because it seems like to me, this all she knows. Seems like to me this all she knows. And if mama told you to lie about your age, this all mama used to be like. Claiming you're a victim, this all you know. I ain't never seen her look conservative in none of my day. When she was with R. Kelly, she was dressed up going to court. And when she made that video. And Daddy took this one. They say Daddy took this shot. So you mean to tell me that your child was a victim, went to court today to testify that y'all knew all along? Well, she's smart not to go to jail for y'all asses. She's smart not to go to jail for your asses. Thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you so very much. Whizman Ballin', thank you so very much. She's smart not to go to jail for your asses. She's smart. When we came out here, y'all, us bloggers, nobody would listen. Nobody would listen. It was a long road. It was a long road. People were making jokes about R. Kelly being a pedophile. People were making jokes for over 30 years. I couldn't think a man going through that the first time will continue to do it. He paid his lawyers and all this and that. It wasn't, I don't think he was thinking he was untouchable. I think he was like, I don't want that problem no more. Make sure they 18. But I told y'all earlier, it didn't make no sense. Now, all the shit that Demetrius testified Friday, he didn't remember. Nah, it wasn't because she was pregnant. The prosecutor said, that's what you said. Nah. As I thought about it, nah, Rob didn't know nothing. It was Daryl McDavid. You need to talk to him about that. Now, he did say Daryl McDavid on Friday. And I said to myself, and then they were saying Demetrius and Barry Hankerson. I said to myself, everybody parents lied about their age. I wouldn't be surprised if they lied about Aaliyah's age. I would not be surprised. All you got to do is go on somebody's word, their parent word. You wouldn't think that they damn parents would lie to you. You wouldn't think that nobody would put their babies in that situation, because as a father himself, I know he probably wouldn't. And I couldn't think that a man that they say victimized women so much, so many years, all this time. Oh, it's been going on for over 30 years. That don't mean shit. I said that to y'all before. That didn't mean nothing. And the reason why it don't mean anything, because I would have came back at him, and I know he was under stress and he didn't think about it, but I would have came back at Gail when she said that shit. So was the rumors about you and Oprah. That was going on for a long time too, that y'all was lovers. What did you say about that? It's people that said that Stedman sleeps in the guest house and you sleep in the house with Oprah. I'm just saying. These people and these people gots to be stopped. We're not going to give you no more of our men. You got people testifying that their parents told them to lie about their age. Everybody say it don't matter. He should have did this. He should have did. How you supposed to know? The legal age is 18. It doesn't matter if y'all like it or not. That's what it is. This has got to go. Did y'all hear what that girl testified today? That girl testified that her damn mama and daddy knew. And when R. Kelly found out that her ass was 17, he shipped her ass back home and called his attorney to find out what it is he should do. But he liked young girls. It didn't make sense, people. That's all I said. It just didn't make no damn sense. He get convicted, it's only because everybody giving it to these motherfuckers. After that testimony, After that testimony, that's it. And I hope some of that transcript about that part be leaked to the media. Because I put it on social media that y'all emailed it to the media. Because I want to see if they're going to put that in publication. To let the taxpayers know what was said. I don't care about no herpes. I don't care about no ejaculation on the face. I don't care about nothing. When everybody said that they lied about their age and everybody's parents knew, I'm done. As the jury, however you say that shit, I'm done. It's late. I'm just done. I will set this man free and I'm done. Because this don't make no sense. I'm done. Believe only women. So then, Aaliyah testified that R. Kelly, people, they went to a park, all his girlfriends. I just felt that it was crazy to have a whole bunch of girlfriends in one house. I said, he trying to be a black Hugh Hefner. And they wasn't going to have that R. Kelly. They are not going to have you have no black Hugh Hefner. They was not going to do that. You had to have a magazine and they had to have a salary for you to be a Hugh Hefner. It ain't going to just be because you R. Kelly. You had to start giving them a salary. You know, put them in Playboy, Playgirl, or Kel's Girls magazine or something like that. I probably would have made them some money and been their management and got my cut off of them. I'd have put them out there though. I would have did that. I would have put them out there. I would have did that. I would have put them out there. If it ain't nothing but commercials or something, I would have put them out there. I sure would have. That's business. I would have. The mother was at the hotel, y'all. So they said that they went to the park, and they asked about Aaliyah, and he said Aaliyah was. Let me let y'all hear it. Shit, it's late for me to be goddamn trying to paraphrase. Let me see.
He sat at the park with all of them. He told them, y'all can ask. Yeah, he said, y'all can ask me anything y'all want to ask me. And then they said, okay. And so one of them asked about Aaliyah. And she said he admitted to them right then that he did marry Aaliyah. They asked why. And Rob said Aaliyah was pregnant and she needed to get an abortion. They did not want the parents to know that she was pregnant. And by her being only 15 years old, she could not walk into an abortion clinic and get it done without parents' permission. So the only way they was able to do it was if her spouse was there. So he married her so that he could be her spouse so that she could go have an abortion.
But she didn't.
But she wasn't pregnant.
So there's no baby. So she wasn't pregnant. So all that just hearsay. If I was a juror, I would be mad. This is just the prosecution shit. This they shit. That's why the damn defense ain't saying nothing. Stop while y'all ahead. And then they so young, so vibrant. Being the victim is lucrative. We get to go on the stand and they think it's a game. They think it's a game. Showboat cameras, lights, action. I think it's a game. And there's no baby. Oh, she wasn't pregnant. All that not to be pregnant. And then they said R. Kelly was just shaking his head. He was just shaking his head in disbelief. Then Demetrius said something similar, then took it back. Thank you, Wiz Man Ballin' again. And that was hearsay. That was strictly hearsay. Strictly hearsay. She wasn't even born. How she gonna testify? Well, he told me this. He can told you a lot of stories. That don't mean it's the truth. It's hearsay. This was 20 years before you was born. Why would they allow you to testify to it? Oh, our favorite people ain't in here tonight. Where our favorite people at? They ain't in here tonight. They so damn quiet. What y'all quiet for? What y'all crying for? Because here's the thing, love, is Beautiful Jones. Here's the thing. She's not alive to testify. Everything that someone says is hearsay. Believe. You cannot. She was pregnant. Or we believe she was pregnant. There's no proof of a baby or an abortion or she wasn't pregnant. That's hearsay. And she Jane Doe #1. Oh, he married her. Well, there was also a album, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. See, he said age ain't nothing but a number. That's why he married her. No, he married her because he wrote a number. Age ain't nothing but a number. I think all that was for a publicity stunt. I don't think he would ever admit to that. I don't think no artist would ever admit that they do things for sales. I don't think that. I said that again. I think they did that for sales. Because if it wasn't no baby, then you said in 94, he married her. In 95, they got it annulled. They had to get a fake ID, then fake marriage license, then the application wasn't real. Because you know that back then they gonna go search for it because marriage licenses are public record. I think it was for a publicity stunt. It's starting to sound like it. And we can't say, oh, he wrote age ain't nothing but a number. Chris Brown, remember his when he came out when he was 16? The lyrics into that song, his first one. I had you thinking I can't be 16. Let me take you on a shopping spree. I can put it on you. You remember it's Chris Brown's first lyrics to his song at 16. So we can't talk about that. Chris Brown had some lyrics that was a little bit 2 years before he should have been singing. Y'all. You know what? And I'm not mad at the people who believe them. I'm not mad at them. I would never throw it up in your face because you should believe them. You supposed to. But when they lie, you don't need to try to, I don't like people to try to take up for their beliefs. I like people to get mad that they believe somebody and they were lied to. Because I'm that type of person. Like, if I believe you and I take up for you and you lie to me, I'm really upset and angry. Like, people put themselves out here. Got into it with beefs with people. Your father all on the internet. Your mama, girl, bye. You know what, y'all? That is some crazy shit. So let's see if there's something else. Nope, but I want to hear this again.
She was so and that's mad. How that went.
Oh shit. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. Well, I guess it looked like that was it. I thought I had another slide in here, but that was Infamous Sylvia. Okay, that was Infamous Sylvia's. That was the update. Demetrius didn't know anything. I wouldn't get caught with cross-examination either. Especially when I got immunity. There's just no reason to. No reason to. Azriel told on the parents they may be subpoenaed. We don't know. We don't know. She ain't got cross-examined yet. Lord, I don't. Shit. I'm gonna come on after Sylvia and give my thoughts. I'm coming on after Sylvia. I don't even want to break that story on the cross-examination. I really don't even want to do that. I don't even want to do that. I don't even want to do that. Like, this girl is out here just went on the stand and just told it all. 6'9". She did a Tekashi 6'9". You know, when they tell so much, they ain't even got to cross-examine. They like, and what else happened? You remember how they was doing Tekashi 6'9"? They ain't even have to cross-examine. They was like, And then the judge, wait a minute. And when Tekashi was talking, the judge was like, and what happened? Like, they was all, like it was a soap opera old gossiping ass. That's how they was. That's how the defense was like this. It was like cross. They was like, not yet. Let her keep on. She just singing like a damn bird. Just, my mama knew. The lady was like, she didn't want Azriel to say that. Because now that Azriel said that, that opens it up for them to be subpoenaed. Remember in the motion, they said it could be, if it's brought to that they could be subpoenaed. Angelo think he the slickest thing that's walking. Well, we'll see. We'll see. All right, y'all. This is Spittinfire. I'm just bringing you an update on Demetrius. Demetrius said, hell no, he ain't gonna get caught up on the stand. Demetrius gave him the middle finger. That's gangster though. I don't give a fuck. Everybody talk about Demetrius, but that was some gangster shit though. That was gangster. That was some serious gangster shit. Like, I ain't going out there. I ain't doing that. Like, they don't scare that nigga. That nigga been in the pen. He know the system. He like, let me get my lawyer. Let me have that in writing. Let you say that on transcript. Because you motherfuckers ain't come back for me. No matter what I say, I cannot be charged, or you can't come at me. Strictly immunity. And then he said, whoop. Street code. I'ma get my motherfucking street cred. I ain't no motherfucking rat. And he's a real G, because he ain't rat. He rat, and then he took it back. God damn. I would have did that too. I said he was going to do that though Friday. If you look at my damn shit Friday, I said I would do that. I would. If you give me strictly immunity, yes. Elo Lani, hi, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I would do it. I would have done that. If you give me strictly immunity, I ain't saying shit. I ain't saying shit. I ain't saying a motherfucking thing. Shit. Never had my ass. I still gotta go to Walmart. Have my ass out here being the biggest goddamn rat. Everybody know who everybody is. I don't know why they call her Zale. Azriel. Jane Doe number 5. Like, we didn't figure out who the fuck that was. Like, we didn't watch Surviving R. Kelly. Is y'all slow? Something wrong with y'all. some Zale. Girl, just say Azriel. Shit, you done told on your mama and daddy. They opened that door. I know the defense gonna subpoena that ass. I know they is. I know they is. I know they is. They gonna ask for it. They better. They better. Oh my God. It all matters in court. Fuck everything else. Man, she done went and said some shit in court under oath and said her mom and daddy knew. You know what I want to know? I want to know what Gayle King got to say about it. That's who I want to know. I want to know. I want somebody. Oh my God, I want her to please elaborate on that part. I don't want to hear about him giving her herpes. I want to hear that shit. I want to hear that shit. Because if that was a goddamn crime, then Usher would be in jail. I don't want to hear that shit. You only can transmit that shit when you have an outbreak anyway. If you ain't have an outbreak, you just fine. I want to hear that shit. I want to hear what you got to say about the parents. You sat your ass down and you was all sympathetic and you was all believing them. I want to know what you and Jerika Duncan got to say. Jerika Duncan, what the fuck y'all got to say? Matter of fact, Gerald Griggs, what you got to say? Shit. You heard what she said about her parents. You better let them motherfuckers go. Them damn self. You better run. Tell them, you know what, after examining your case, I don't think you have one. Thank you and goodbye. Because I'm telling you, if this man get off, shit. He's going to own lifetime in A&E. They're going to probably try to knock him off. He's going to have to really up his security. He's going to really have to up his security. Really. Really. The type of money that he could sue for, being who he is, and it was during COVID, and they forced him to get a shot, took away his rights for that. Man, shit. I'm scared. They was like, he gonna sue for this, yeah, but they probably try to knock him off before they do that. And then try to go after Sony and all. He would need to go under the radar for a long time. He would have to have give power of attorney to people and let them and organize everything that he could trust. And he would have to go under the radar. Get his mind right, get some psychological help, get some anger management if he has some. They saying he's slapping them around, which he probably have every right to, but still. So that way you could be able to, handle yourself and all this and that and get himself together, and then hopefully he could try to get some counseling and then get some counseling with his kids and then fuck Drea. All that. All that. But speaking of her, let me remind people of her ass.
On me. I was like, okay, I don't know. You R. Kelly now. I know you got a lot of girlfriends. We ain't gonna never be together, boo-boo. I ran for him for 2 years. Like, no ma'am. Oh no, I don't want to be your girlfriend because you got about 1,500 of those. And then one day, I don't know, he just wooed me and I looked, I was like, he cute. Okay, babe, we might be able to do this. Let me see what we working with. And it just seemed like overnight, it just turned into, and I think because we were friends first, that it was easy because I loved him as my friend. So to fall in love with your friend, it was just an easy transition. It wasn't one of those, okay, he's sending me flowers and jewelry and clothes and cars. It was like, dude, let's go to McDonald's. Let's get this little 9-piece jumping off in a Coke and talk about playing basketball. So we just had that bond. That was really, really cool. And there you go. Next thing I know, we getting married. We have our first daughter. Joanne. We go on tour. I'm knocked up again. We have Jaya. We go on tour. I'm knocked up again. We have little Robert. So our life, it just went from homeboy, homegirl, dancer, choreographer, fiance, wife. Now we've got kids and nannies. We got a bus with toys and cribs and extra security. And I'm just wigging out because I'm like, how did it go from a girl on the south side getting food from a soup kitchen to R. Kelly's wife? Those 3 children that we have were out of love. So it's like we had good times, and that was my friend. And at the end of the day, I lost my friend. And it's hard to deal with. And I hope one day we'll get back there.
Yeah, you hope they get back there. But that's not what she said on these shows. He was beating her. She seen the thing. She dropped her baby. All those type of, she almost killed herself. She looked down the list, everything. She was abusive, everything but 2. And when he said what he said, I proposed. We had a helicopter. Like, what the hell is you doing? Yep. He was telling the truth. When a man crying like that, he's telling the truth. He's pleading. He has nothing to lose. He's a middle-aged man now. He wanted to age gracefully. And he can't. Because things come back to haunt him, and he don't have the energy he had when he was younger. He don't have the energy he had when he was ignition.
Come through, Facebook Live. Yes, that is my baby daddy playing in the background. What y'all about?
Turn right to I-285 South.
Questions, you have passed my test. Happy people, yeah. Turn it, yes, them who people? Happy people. Come on, baby daddy. Other baby daddy. Dancing. Happy people. Yeah. Stepping. Happy people. Oh yeah. Not y'all.
So, we have that. And then, let me see. Let me see if I can find it over here. Let me see. Let's listen. So this is by All Viral Excess Media. This is not a clip from me. And we're going to listen to what she said.
I don't give no fuck what you think about him personally, because we're not talking about that. But what we are talking about, him as a writer, performer, artist, producer, people that he has brought their careers back to life. We talking about from the eyes, he's revamping, bringing back Mr. Biggs and Charlie Wilson, like we gonna be Uncle Charlie, and working on that album from Kelly Price to Michael Jackson, Madonna, Whitney Houston, Toni Braxton. The list goes on and on and on. The man is undeniable. But at the end of the day, he had to do all of that with that dark cloud. But what kept him focused and kept him going is, I have to do this for my children to make sure that they are okay. Because he could have just went under a rock and hid and shit been in shambles and we be the fuck everywhere. But that didn't happen. So at the end of the day, I love him for that. I will always respect him for that. And he did it with grace in the height of the storm. It wasn't no shit like he went and hid off somewhere and then came back. He
Beautiful said, Drea, you ain't shit. All caps. All caps. So, men are under attack. Being a victim is lucrative. It's sad. It's sad. And so funny about the shit. I'm gonna say something, and I know it's not my place to say anything. It's not my place to say anything. But I did leave him a message, and I don't know if he heard it because I know he gets so many messages daily. But this is the reason. After what happened with Kwame, I left him a message. I won't say what that message was, but I will say this. This is why I do what I do. Because I want men like you to be able to stand up for your rights. You should not be treated like this. You should not be happy another man treated like this. And that's the problem with black men. I see so many black men happy R. Kelly is in jail. Not knowing the truth, only because of what they believe, because of what they heard 30 years ago. Like 30 years ago couldn't be a lie. 10 years ago couldn't be a lie. And today it couldn't be a lie. They didn't even let the truth manifest. He did it. The hate towards other men have on this man, you got to have some really insecurities. Real insecurities. And to hear Kwame said he was in jail, he has his kids, and she calls the police to do a welfare check. Oh, I was just calling to see if y'all was okay. So you called the police in the times where black men getting killed by the police. They tased his dog. The kids up there, they could have killed him in front of the kids. You didn't think of this. You so angry and so bitter, you didn't think how severe the outcome could have been. Same with this man. They didn't want to testify. But when they seen the cameras here, they thought this was their second chance after surviving R. Kelly flopped them, that they was going to get recognition. Geronda Pace testified last Wednesday. Wednesday evening, she was like this, showing her bumpy belly. Big old bump. She didn't think about Thursday that they was going to cross-examine her. Her ass wasn't on social media. They got her crying. Told her she read from a book is why she was crying. That wasn't why she was crying. She was crying because they caught her ass up. Candace snatched that ass up. Then your sister came out over the weekend. Azriel thinking the same thing. Well, now I know what to say. Oh, yeah, because he did this. Oh, everybody got herpes. Oh, my mother did that. And my mother did this. And she did it not knowing. You thinking that you can't, they wasn't going to get cross-examined. They said they couldn't. But when you opened it up and spoke on it, now they can. This is a mess. This is a big ass mess. And see, people like Drea remind me of Kwame's baby mother that he explained how she was. Y'all laid down and had babies with these men. Y'all chose them. They laid down and had babies with them. Y'all chose them. You chose them. You don't don't get, and I told him, paraphrasing, you don't get to call the police when I have my children. Talking about some doing a welfare check. When there was no ever case of no child abuse, you don't do that. He need to handle that. He need to handle that. Take her ass to court, something, he need to handle that. Men, y'all need to start handling some shit. They only do shit like that because the law favors them, but they only favoring them because y'all don't say shit. You have to co-parent. It doesn't matter if you got a new girl or you got a new man, you got to co-parent. You don't get to be the one to do a welfare check when they with their daddy. And it ain't no damn documentation that they need to be checked on. If the baby come back in good physical health, why would you need to do a welfare check? Why would you need to just fuck with somebody like that you ain't no longer with? Why would you give anybody that energy? Do you know how damaged that could have been had this man got shot in front of his child and it would have all been your fault? And you would have blamed it on the police. You would not have taken no damn responsibility for that or accountability. You would have blamed it strictly on the police. If they sat up there and shot that dog, you would have blamed it on the police. And they would have put her ass in jail if they would have shot that man, killed that man dog, and he sued. They would have put her ass in jail. You don't get to do that. You ladies have babies by them. Y'all lay down and have them babies by them. And whether it didn't work out or not, accept it. Accept it. Move on. Because, and then he said she married. Well, obviously, he ain't giving her no time. And she still got time to be a baby mama towards you. Because there's the mother that I am, shit. When you with your daddy, I'm playing. When the cat's away, the mouse will play. I will be playing. I'm partying. I have them all the motherfucking time. You ain't got to worry about my ass ever doing no damn welfare check. As long as they come back in good health and all this and that, fine. Because, see, the thing of it is, it's your responsibility just as well as it's my responsibility that they're healthy. So the problem will be with you. I don't need to go get the courts involved. I'm going to cuss you out. It's our responsibility to keep them kids happy. They ain't no more than the mama than it is the daddy, no more than the daddy than it is the mama. That's just real talk. I'm not finna sit up here. Y'all need to learn how to let them kids go with their daddy and go get you a life. I don't give a damn if he got a woman or not good. If you smart, get good with her. If you're smart, shit. How you gonna get you a goddamn man if you always in they motherfucking business? How you and your man gonna have a good relationship if you all worried about what the fuck he doing? You picked him. You decided to have a baby with him. So you don't get to use that baby as a control factor. That's a human being. That baby don't just love you. She loves him too. You have to think of that the next time you think you go call the police on this man. And that's to all you mothers, you bitter mothers. Your child just don't love you. They love their daddy too. On that note, get y'all shit together out there. All right? All you parents. And stop exploiting these damn kids if you saying they abused and got a naked all. I told you that in 2019. I hope they do subpoena you. I hope they subpoena you. I hope they find out that, and I hope they charge y'all asses as co-defendants since y'all saying they trafficking. I hope that if all these charges that you trying to bring up on this man, you implemented and implicated yourself. You lying and telling these girls they 17 and telling them they 18. Then Jerronda Pay talks about, my mama didn't know what she was. Yes, she did. She all on the goddamn newspaper, all downtown and shit. Yes, she did. She just had too many goddamn kids to care. Don't let these goddamn Me Too people put your men in jail on bullshit. We the taxpayers paying for it. Y'all need to start caring. And you black men need to care. Y'all need to care. As long as it ain't y'all seem not to give a fuck. That's y'all downfall. That is y'all downfall. When it ain't you, y'all don't care. When it ain't you, y'all be like, oh, fuck that nigga. That is black man's downfall. Y'all don't look at each other as a unity. Y'all don't look at it could have been me. It don't matter how you feel about a person. You supposed to always think with cultural obligation. You're supposed to always think this could be me. I could hate you, but this could be me. Oh, no. You can't do this one. Y'all don't think like that. So, y'all need to get y'all shit together out there. Real talk. And you baby mamas need to stop having these babies by these men. And when they don't want you no more, you want to be the baby mama from hell. Get your own damn coin. Get your own everything. Because a real man will take care of his kid himself. Child support. Because my husband, baby mama, swept it down. He a deadbeat. He paid child support from when she was pregnant all the way to the child graduate high school, and she still say he a deadbeat. It ain't nothing that he can do. When you don't come get her, well, he got 2 families to take care of. He got to work. That wasn't explained to the child. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all got to give them a little bit more credit than what it is. Quit letting them beat down on your men. Y'all doing so much. I told y'all don't know the power of the media and scrutiny. They do. Y'all don't. Other cultures know the power. That's why they don't talk bad like that in public that like much. And when they do get recognition, notoriety or something, they handle it and then they gone. Y'all just snowball the shit. And they keep growing and growing and growing until it become a damn epidemic. And next thing you know, now don't nobody care about the little black girls. That's what they told y'all. Don't nobody care about the little black girls. They only care about the white girls. Well, if that was the goddamn case, then how you get statistics on the black girls then? Because if you look at the RAIN site, they will tell you African-American statistics, other nationality statistics. So if there was nobody ever sitting up there reporting rape or sexual assault, then how did they get these stats? Well, it's millions of girls that reported, but there's many others that don't. Okay. What can you do about the ones that don't? We have police stations. We have precincts. You go in, you fill out a police report. That initiative is too much like Right to Push, that to push your sexual assault and go pull out a police report. Everybody run to Gloria Allred. You men is the only one that can take that and stop that. You men. This girl sat up there and testified this bullshit. I don't give a fuck about herpes. I don't give a fuck about him fucking them. I don't give a fuck about none of that. When they said they lied about their age and she implemented the parents, everything should have stopped. And that damn judge didn't do it. She didn't do it. And she had the power to. She had the power to say, in my chambers. She didn't say that. Because they want him. Because that's what they should have did. That's what she should have said. When that girl said her mama knew and her mama this and her mama lied and all this and that, and this is the second person that said they lied about their age, she should have told the damn prosecution and the defense to meet her in her damn chambers. Now, I ain't no goddamn judge, but I know that goddamn much. You ain't gonna make no damn fool in my courtroom, but they didn't give a damn because they want him. Didn't I tell y'all it was just Me Too? The shit that they said that with Harvey Weinstein, they had no evidence. And this man got found guilty on 2 of the 5 charges. How's that? And you know what the jury said? We believed them. Believe evidence, or you just believe them? When all his cases is over with, if he lived through it, it's going to be overturned. Trust me. Trust me. The courts is set up on evidence on what you can prove, not a belief factor. But they go by the belief factor, and that's the problem. What's going on? No. We're not doing this here. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. No. No. I'm finna end this anyway. Okay? Cause I'm not, don't even get comfortable going back and forth because I'm finna end this. All right? No fighting. But that shit is crazy. Y'all men got to start stepping up. I told one the other night, I said, the court system don't go just one way for women. Y'all act like y'all scared of the courts. Y'all got rights too. Black men especially don't exercise them. White men do. They exercise their rights more than y'all do though. So, this ain't even a good look. I mean, I advocate for men's rights, and I want R. Kelly free because I think this bullshit. But it's sad. That girl testifying her mama knew and everything, and then it's sad. And what's really sad about it is that Angelo might not even knew that the mama knew all this. She said, man, that's some fucked up shit. From what Sylvia was telling me. I don't know. That's just some fuck. I'm going by what I was hearing another blogger say. Let me say that clearly right now at the end of this, because they would say, you said this and you said that. I was not there. I'm doing commentary secondhand from the infamous Sylvia who was there, okay? And she was listening in. All right? Bria Z. Thank you, Bria. I try to be. This is Spittin' Fire. The name of the show is Spittin' Fire. Okay? Name of the show is Spittin' Fire. Right? That's the name of the show. This right here. See that flames coming out that mouth? That silhouette, you see that? This is Spittin' Fire. There's no other way to be. I don't understand why people tell me, you too blunt, your mouth too foul. This is Spittin' Fire. What do you think coming out this mouth? It's hot. It's Spittin' Fire. Y'all see that logo? Y'all see it? Okay? It's Spittin' Fire. That's what it is, baby. No other way to be. This is not a channel for children. This is a channel for grown folk. And I don't understand why they say, is your channel for grown folks or is it for kids? And then want to age restrict you. Well, didn't I say it was for 18 and over?